up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Caughtin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, on a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Caughtin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point. But, boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. It's caught by Bunches. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Brissett to the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Out of the gun, Watson rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it he's taken down. Max Crosby. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Dorsett making the catch. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. From 6 yards away, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody. But those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Off of play action, it's Watson. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. The first carry now. This is Johnson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. To Johnson again. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Duke Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 7-7, our score after 1. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Brissett. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. On third down, Brissett. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-hand.
Dang, bruh. D-Hop is hard to stop. That man, DeAndre Hopkins, is nasty, bruh. That man, DeAndre Hopkins, is nasty, man. That man, D-Hop, is hard to stop. Look at this catch. Woo. One hand lift up. One hand catch behind. Dang, that man is goated. He can't be stopped at all. That man is too powerful. That takes inner crazy man strength right there, man. Dang.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson.
Free.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
no hope.
down.
It's like 11 yards now. 13.
In there to get him, and that is sack
I
number
thought it was
6 now for him on the year.
I was going to say 12.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long. It's Watson forced out to his left. Under pressure.
I can't even throw the ball.
And down he goes again.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now.
It's because I got an X Factor defender made that I made user.
Yeah,
That's the only reason
not
why I'm
been their
putting
bread
it.
and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding enough?
Sit down, boy.
They can build on.
They found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101 to try to.
If there's someone out there waiting for him, you might as well stick to him at least.
7 yards on first down. And make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first
He might throw
downs
it to
that way.
T.Y.
Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And this winds up a pickup. 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's a run.
On 2nd down, here's a run. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
He still didn't fumble though.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Can I get my first
To throw, Brissett. That's complete to Marlon Mack.
Bruh, can I get my first interception in my career?
Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
Or at least hit stick. And nope.
Only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mack.
Sit down, boy.
Short gain there.
You're not getting any farther than 37. And if it is, if you do, it's gonna be 36. 2-minute warning. We're warning you, my son. You don't really have to run. Would you go for a pass? Would you rather have a sack?
The coach, Jonathan Coachman.
We need some message at 8.
Stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from
Sit down.
days.
34. Alright. I can live with it. I can live with it.
On the catch. It's 3rd down.
They definitely got to pass it, so let's force incompletion or interception. No, freaking T.Y., bro.
He's going to be taken down.
Nobody's on him.
First down as the stop's made at the Texans 23.
Nobody's on T.Y.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes.
Nobody.
But oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Look where he's looking.
To throw is Brissett. Dorsett's got it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That throw good for 4.
The defense also has to communicate with the QB.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. As they
Keep
get the
burning
stoppage
timeouts.
with a little over 50
I would love for y'all
seconds to go in the first
gotta get a big
half.
stop here.
Brissett gonna lead his guys up first and
Notice how I
10.
said big.
And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the
freaking out. Of course it would be out of bounds. What the frick? What's going on, man? Actually changed the defense.
Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it,
He sucks.
turned it into much more.
He sucks. He sucks.
Try to get that one to his running back, Marlon Mack. And it's 3rd and 5. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete.
So we still got time to get all the way across for a field goal maybe or something like that.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him. An incomplete
Or a
pass.
block.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%.
Maybe something.
This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush
We can get a field goal or a touchdown because we have enough time.
Usually can't complete a pass.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you control yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays,
All right, D-Hop, get
you
ready.
don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's
And it's a
he's
pass
done
interference.
nice
Let's go,
job.
baby.
Increase things. More touches. More
Good plays. He's just that
Maybe
good,
that can
man.
reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Going deep for Hopkins.
That's it. That's me. No. Hey.
Into a
No.
double team and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And his guys have got it back at the closing
Bro, where
stages
was
of
that?
the first half.
Oh my gosh, where was that one dude? Why was he going that way? Check it
Get it into
out.
the locker room.
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing,
I swear.
force them
All
to
right,
saying,
sit
let's
down.
try and get some more points.
Just take a seat.
And how about that for just
Call
running
the
out the
timeout.
clock? It's a gain of 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good.
We get ball, right?
Halftime
Yep,
quickly over.
sure do.
Third quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as it will stop just shy of the 30-yard line. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Watson. And this will be incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's in. Touchdown.
I scored 6 like a touchdown.
Taking it in from the 20, and the Texans have retaken the lead.